Hello, everybody. Since I watched season 4, I couldn't help myself knowing what's next. So, if you're like me, I think that's why you're here too. So, since their previous track records, I believe this is the comic book what they're going to adapt for the next 5th season. Conflict, by the way, despite victories, he feels the heavy cost of lost and knows peace is temporary. Meanwhile, Alan receives a final message from a dying Thetis who entrusts him with the Surge virus, a perfected bioweapon capable of wiping out all Viltrumites. Yeah, that fucking Scourge virus. Should I do it? Should I fucking do it? Like, yeah, at the end he's gonna do it. On Earth, Mac returns home and shares a light moment with Eve. And when I say, look at Eve right now, I'm telling you, she looks yummy. If she adjusts to her new suit, she's like, I can't wear this. This is too tight on me. This is too big. Girl, you look delicious. Their calm is interrupted by an emergency alert. A massive creature called the Red Dinosaur is destroying Las Vegas. They rush to stop it, but Mark reveals he has planted powerful bombs enough to completely annihilate the area. He donates them, resulting in a massive destruction that levels the land scorched. And I mean scorched. This guy destroyed Las Vegas. And it's fucking wild. There's an amazing explosion. Days later, a new city is being built rapidly over the ruins under Cecil Stedman's direction, framed as progressive for humanity. And now I don't know what to think of this, because is this shit correct? Should this happen? Because he just literally destroyed the city, like, bye-bye. And they're like, this is good for humanity. What about those people that died? Anyways, I'm not gonna dwell on that. We see elsewhere, Mark converts Dinosaur and a destroyed containment facility, hoping to recruit him for a large purpose. Spectacle Dinosaur doesn't immediately attack. Their tense exchange is erupted by his Invincibles. They just come at them and rushing, and they're trying to kill them all, forcing them to fight side by side like my enemy is your enemy type of shit. Dinosaur demands an escape, and Mark guides him out as they tear through the attackers and fly over like boom. Far away, we see Nolan Grayson sharing an intimate moment with, Debbie. And I mean intimate. Like, she forgave him that quickly, and he gave her that Viltrumite D, that vitamin D. Anyways, their ship shows both affection and tension, highlighted by humor about their unfamiliar surroundings. The mood shifts abruptly when Alan the alien arrives with grave news. He's telling Nolan that he already has that shit. Alan reveals his plans to deploy the virus on Earth to end the Viltrumite threats once and for all. Nolan's like, nah, nigga, what you talking about? That virus that killed my parents, my family, all my entire race, 99% of the race that killed me. It's like, nah, nigga. And Nolan reacts with fury and fear, warning that humans share genetic similarities with Viltrumites too. And Alan's like, yeah, so what? He does not give a fuck about us. The revelation creates a moral crisis as the solution to one threat could cause an even greater catastrophe. And Nolan's like, nah, nigga, what you talking about? I'm not gonna let you do this. And Nolan attacks Alan in a desperate attempt to stop him from deploying the Scourge virus on Earth. Despite Nolan's strength, despite Nolan's strength, we've seen Nolan kill a lot of beings and pick up an enormous amount of shit. Alan remains calm and resolute, believing his plan is necessary for the greater good of the universe. He argues that sacrificing Earth could prevent countless future atrocities and ensure long-term peace with Nolan. Insists that innocent human lives must be lost. Alan is not giving a flying shit about us, like, yeah, that's what we have to do because the Viltrumites are there and I'm not taking any fucking risks. Their battle escalates into the upper atmosphere and then into space, where Alan brutally overwhelms Nolan in the vacuum. Alan continues his assault, justifying his actions through telepathic communications. Calming leadership sometimes requires impossible decisions. Nolan, severely injured and struggling to resist, is on the verge of defeat. Now, this really shows you how Alan is actually really strong right now. Because look at this, he absolutely plummeted, and fucking destroyed Nolan. This is worse than what Thrag did to him. Then the fight is interrupted by Oliver, who arrives in a range and attacks Alan. Like, stop, what you doing to my daddy? And he nearly saves him too. Like, Mark, man, like he really should have been here, but we're glad that you're here, little boy. We're glad. The distraction allows gravity to pull Nolan back towards the planet, where he crashes violently into a luxurious apartment. And of course, Debbie's like, you're the bad guy again, and starts to attack Nolan. Boy, he is not having a good day today. Believing Nolan has turned against their allies and is attacking Alan to take control, she reacts with heartbreak and anger, and she just bow, 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 bow. Imagine she is like hitting him, knowing her hand would break. She's not doing any damage to him. We get it, she feels betrayed and stuff, but we understand that. Too weak to explain, Nolan lies injured and barely conscious despite his conditions. He urgently insists they must get to Earth, emphasizing the looming threat of the virus and the catastrophe consequences if Alan follows through with his plans. And look at his face. Oh my God, look at the blood. Jesus Christ, I can't wait for this to be animated. After a destructive battle, Mark stands beside dinosaurs, having saved the world through an unnecessary and uneasy alliance. However, Robot arrives and demands their surrender, labeling Mark a fugitive due to freeing Dinosaurus. Refusing, Mark escapes with him, defying authority. So now Mark and Dinosaur are like buddies and just being outlaws. Back on Earth, tension rises as Cecil and Eve confront Mark. Eve questions his judgment, comparing his threats in Dinosaurs to his past distrust of the Viltrumites because Mark can't fully respond. Cecil's report that Alan, the alien, is approaching Earth. Sensing danger, Mark heads into space, despite Cecil's preparing a response team. Like, what are you gonna do against Alan? What the fuck are you talking about, a response team? By the way, Earth has no defenders right now. The defense is shit. The Guardians of the Globe are trash. The only actual beings capable of doing something if an actual threat comes is Invincible and Adam Eve and the rest of the fucking Viltrumites. I'm telling you that right now. In orbit, Mark meets Alan and his brother Oliver. What beings as a brief reunion quickly turns serious when Alan reveals he has a plan to involve the deadly Scourge virus. Mark immediately objects. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Are you talking about genocide right now? And Alan's like calmly trying to answer him like, no, this is not a genocide, bro. It's cool. Arguing that innocent lives on Earth are at risk. Oliver sides with Alan, and both insist the plan must proceed. Oliver, man, you grew up on Earth, bro. What you talking about? We served you. We were good to you, nigga, and you're trying to genocide us right now? Are you serious? Without further debate, Alan attacks Mark, delivering a devastating blow that leaves him disoriented and injured. Through telepathy, Alan makes it clear he believes his action is necessary and that even Nolan couldn't stop him. Yeah, even Nolan couldn't stop him. So what chance does Mark have? As Mark struggles, Nolan suddenly arrives. Now, I mean, Nolan lookalike. A much, much stronger. A Nolan lookalike. As shit. I wish it was Nolan. Thrag suddenly arrives, steadying him in space by grabbing his fucking back neck and like, boy, what you doing? Chill the fuck out, nigga. I'm here now. Ain't nobody doing shit. With calm authority, he declares his presence, signaling a direct confrontation with Alan and raising the stakes of the conflict over Earth's fates. In space, a wounded Mark and a weakened Eve face a tense standoff alongside Alan the alien. Their opponent is Thrag, a powerful Viltrumite who has already discovered Alan's plan involving the Scourge virus. Thrag confronts them with calm menace, and I mean like a calm menace. This guy is scary as hell right now. Jesus Christ. Revealing he has been monitoring their movements. He threatens to kill them, but Alan responds by unveiling the Scourge virus. And he's like, shoot, nigga, what you do? Huh? What you trying to do? I'm gonna kill you before you shoot that thing. And for 4 times deadlier version of the bioweapon that was once devastated the Viltrumite race, holding it as leverage. Alan warns that if Thrag makes any moves, like if you move, nigga, I'm gonna pop, 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 pop out. He will release it, ensuring Thrag's death. And as expected, Thrag, however, is unfazed by none. Like, do it, nigga. What you thought about? Do it. He expresses deep rage, recalling how the virus destroyed his home world and commending Alan's alliance with its creator. Despite the threat, he asserts his superiority, claiming he could kill Alan before the virus could affect him. And I believe him. I believe him when he says that. I believe he could kill him right now. The situation escalates into a fragile stalemate. Neither side acts, knowing that a single move could trigger catastrophe. Consequences. The tension hangs heavily in the vacuum, with the fate of the countless lives balanced on Alan's finger over the trigger.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
As that's happening, Mark is in orbit when the Guardians of the Globe arrive to detain him and take him to the Pentagon. These niggas are, Jesus Christ, the dumbest people I have ever seen. You all see what's happening, right? You see Thrag in front of you, and you're like, we're here, the cop police. We're here to arrest you. Mark, talk about some dumb shit. Jesus Christ. To take him to the Pentagon, he refuses, leading to a chaotic fight involving multiple Guardians attack Mark and Alan. During the battle, Oliver tries to grab the Scourge weapon, believing releasing it will save the universe by killing Viltrumites. Mark desperately tries to stop him, arguing against genocide, but Oliver attacks him and fights back with extreme violence. Mind you, Thrag is not moving right now. Because why? Mark begged him not to do anything. He was like, please, nigga, don't move. If a slight slight movement from Thrag would be death for all of them. Mark is the only reason Thrag is not moving right now, for some reason. In the skirmish, the Scourge virus is accidentally fired into Mark's face directly. He is immediately infected, coughing and weakening. As the virus takes effect, he falls and Alan catches him. He collapsing body while Oliver realizes he may have just doomed his brother. Yeah, you just fucking doomed your brother. He is going to die now because of you, you little shit. Why does he always think that he's stronger? I don't know what's wrong with Oliver. Then it ends with Mark critically infected, becoming patient zero of the Scourge virus, leaving his fate uncertain. Guys, I do believe this is how Season 5 is going to end. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you at the next one.